Retreats. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How many times in the course of a year do I call you frantically with fashion questions?
Frequently, actually.
Anytime I have to go anywhere that doesn't require jeans, I'll call Bonnie and say, hey, does stripes go with plaid? Should I wear welding goggles and a kilt to a formal? And I got to honestly ask you, how am I looking today?
You look fashion forward. It's
fashion. You know why? Because I'm outfitted by Columbia, right on Main Street in Breckenridge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you know what? They have the hard to fit sizes because what I have is a 18 waist and a 96 chest.
I'm not going there,
Yeah,
Jeff.
I was going to say that. That's a little far-fetched, isn't it? Exclusive Mountain Retreats located right down the street, right on the corner of Ski Hill Road and Lincoln Street. And give us the kind of the cliff notes of the real estate market here in Summit County or Breckenridge right now.
Well, the cliff notes are that we have nothing to do with Columbia.
Right.
Let's start there. The market is really hot in certain price segments.
Yeah.
We didn't really tank the way a lot of places in the country do, so it's just an argument for talking to your local market and figuring out with your local realtor and your local banker what's going on, because we didn't have the same issues that they have across the country.
When we spoke earlier, I think maybe last week, and it seems like there's different echelons of really like efficiencies, maybe mid-sized condos, larger condos, and then the single-family homes. And I think you said that on some of the top-end places, it's actually the best value right now.
Yeah, there are not as many high-end buyers right at the moment. I think people are still a little skittish given their home markets.
Right.
And so there are still a few real good values out there.
Yeah. And these we're talking about homes that you'll hang on to a lifetime, and generally, if not, it will be a kind of incremental appreciation, which Summit County has been doing since you and I have been in the community.
Yeah, I wish we'd bought back then.
No kidding. Oh, I had no money.
Have the money. Yeah.
That's easy. Hindsight's 20/20. How long have you been in the real estate industry? Because you sold me a couple homes.
I was thinking about that today. This is starting my 18th year,
right? Yeah.
Which is really terrifying.
And I have to tell you, you when you deal with a broker like Bonnie, what you're getting part and parcel with her integrity is her experience and her history in the community. So not only can you hopefully advise on what the best deal is now, you can kind of inform them what the next best deal will be.
Yeah, I think that's important. We're a smaller boutique type company, and we tend to look at our clients forever. And we serve as concierges. I got 2 bicycles shipped to my office yesterday.
Right.
And I called my clients on their cell phone, which was out of state, and I said, when are you coming to town? They said, oh, we're here. We just didn't want to wait around the house for the bicycles to arrive, so they were out hiking. So, but I'm happy to do that. I mean, that's part of the service we provide.
Well, I can tell you, when one of the homes that I bought, it was being built, and I was already committed. You had already secured, you have a commission and all that, but instead you worked with me incrementally to let me know, well, you should talk to them about upgrading this window. Oh, this appliance unnecessary. Maybe you can downside on this and upgrade it, and kind of walked me through the process, because I was a neophyte. I'd lived in dumpsters and condos.
Yeah. And you did have the brightest green and blue walls I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Oh, my God, yeah. Well, my wife was drinking when she picked this color scheme. And, to your credit, you tried to talk her out of it. And now it looks like we have a hummingbird flies through a home, and they usually can have children. They get so excited. So, yeah, and there again, when you deal with Bonnie, Exclusive Mountain Retreats, you get the expertise and also just a historical perspective. And let's talk about money.
Money is in rather tight supply, so it's really important to work with your realtor and pick a lender that particularly is local, and work with them first and get qualified so you know exactly what you can afford, and you don't fall in love with the $2 million special when all you can afford is the 50 grand. Yeah. Whatever.
And also, what you can do is.
Now I'll get calls that there are 50 grand properties out there.
Well, it's just not in Summit County, and if they are, they have wheels on them. What you also can do is hook up the buyer with a specific lender. Like some lenders aren't enamored with condos. Some lenders prefer single-family homes. Some lenders don't mess with deed restriction. So that's why it makes sense to go to a realtor first, go to Bonnie first, and she can direct you towards a lender that is more sympathetic to your needs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wish you could help me with some. I can't. I'm so broke. I'm barely paying attention. It's Exclusive Mountain Retreats. I'm gonna take a shot at the phone number. 453-0765.
That's the one.
That's because I call you so much for fashion advice. You like the hat, by the way?
The hat is a nice touch.
It's my dad's. We'll be back with more. Don't go away.